Hey y'all, so the video that you're about to see is based on an issue that I had with my camper. The first 3 years of having my camper, I didn't have this problem, so I don't know why all of a sudden it occurred. Maybe I, things were in place at first and then they shifted through traveling and bumps along the road or whatever. I have no idea. But whenever we got around that third year, um, about 2 to 3 days within each and every camping trip, we would get this really strong odor in the camper. It was a sewer gas smell. I don't know exactly how to describe it. It wasn't like, you know how somebody goes to the bathroom and they do number two and you smell that. It wasn't that kind of smell. It was a very strong sewer gas smell. Very strong, off-putting with kind of, I know this sounds weird, but kind of like sweet notes that were not like a good sweet. So in the meantime, I kept flushing out the toilet. I kept putting cleaner stuff in there. Somebody recommended borax. I put laundry detergent in there. I put Dawn dish detergent. I put ice cubes for travel. And I tried everything I could possibly think of to clean out that tank. Nothing was helping. Every single camping trip, 2 to 3 days in, every 2 to 3 days along that trip of using the toilet, we would get this smell and it was just very off-putting. So I watched another YouTuber who said it could be an issue with the vent pipe and the air conditioning unit sucking. There's a space between the top wall of your camper and the framing of it, and it was sucking air from the septic tank through that space into the full unit of the camper, causing that smell, and that you needed to go in and block that off. So I did that, and we just got back from our first camping trip for the last 2 years. Let me tell you, I've been dealing with this for 2 years. We just got back from the first camping trip of this season over the last 2 years, and I did what he suggested, which I'm about to show you. And y'all, it worked. It literally worked. We did not have that problem now this camping trip, so I'm going to show you if you have that problem. This is how I fixed it according to another YouTuber, and I did it, and it worked like a charm. We went the whole week, did not have that smell in the camper. So if you want to learn what it is that you need to do to fix it, it works. So here we go. I'm going to show you how to fix this problem. So I am up on the roof of my camper, and the problem that we're having is I keep smelling sewer gas smell, usually about day 2 to 3 of our camping trips. Cannot figure out where the smell's coming from, and I saw another YouTuber who said to check this pipe that's under this sewer gas vent and see if there's a gap. So we're going to check, because the whole idea, yep, see that space right there? So apparently he says that in your camper, that sewer gas is supposed to come up and come out this space and, air out. But because that gap is right there, whenever the air unit kicks on, it sucks that sewer gas smell through this layer from the roof and the board underneath, and it blows it in the camper. Therefore, you have that sewer smell. So what I'm going to do is I'm just using some spray foam, and I'm going to spray it in there and try to seal up anything that creates like a gap down all the way around this. So let's try to do that. I don't even know Okay, I'm back. So we're gonna just spray this down in here. Woo! And try to create some kind of blockage so that smell can't get, oh, it just keeps coming right there. But so that smell can't seep up through the camper. And when this dries, I can always come and cut it with a knife to even that out. Alright, I'm gonna get some down in this crevice. I gotta use both hands to set the phone down so I do this correctly, and we'll be right back. Okay, so I've got that completely sealed around that pipe, and I'm gonna let this air out and dry for a little bit while I seal up around the outer edges here, make sure everything's ready to go for camping season. But when that dries, I will take a knife and level that off at top and then put the lid back on, and I will touch base again at our next camping trip to see if this worked.